Hi there, I'm Mary from the Halton Hills Public Library, and today I'm making paper poppies in honor of Remembrance Day. This is a fun craft to do. All you need is some red paper. You will definitely need some scissors, a dark colored marker, and a pipe cleaner. So the first thing you need to know in order to make these poppies, in order to create the flower shape, the first shape you need to make is a square. Now my paper is not a square, it's a rectangle. The easiest way to turn a rectangle into a square is by making a triangle. Let me show you. I'm going to fold this corner up and create a straight line on this side. Can you see what I'm doing? I want to get this corner nice and tight. And then this edge all the way along. Now I'm going to fold that to make a triangle. Now it's a triangle, but it's a triangle with an extra part. So the way to make that turn into a triangle is to cut off that whole extra part. So, whoopsie days. Just keeping it folded, I can follow the line of the page that's already there. And, all right, it was a rectangle. Now it's a triangle. And when I open it up, it's a square. Now this square is a little too big for the poppy I'm going to make today. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And I have a very small, I have a small square here. So to make the center part of my flower, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dark marker and I'm going to color a circle in the middle of my square. Rectangles, triangles, squares, and circles. This is how we make a flower. All right. And I'd like it to look a little bit flowery, so I'm not worrying about it being a perfect circle. This will be the center of my poppy. There it is. Now I'm going to fold the paper over the flower. So I'm going to take this square and I'm going to fold it in half to make a rectangle. There it is. And now I'm going to open it up and I'm going to fold it in half the other way. So I just had it folded that way. Opened it up. There's the fold. Now I'm going to fold it in half the other way. Okay. And I'm going to open it up. That rectangle is now a square again. Now I'm going to fold my square into a triangle by folding corner to corner like that. There's my triangle. Open it up, turn it, and I'm going to make a triangle the other way. And now, once I finish that and open it up, you'll be able to see I have lines all the way across. I've got folding lines that go that way, and that way, and that way, and that way. So now I'm going to fold it into a rectangle. I'm going to fold it into a square using those lines that are already there. I'm going to fold it into a little tiny triangle. So this side is the folded edge, and I'm going to hold it with the double fold at the bottom and all the outside edges sitting up at the top. And I'm just going to cut off that top part. In fact, I'm going to take my marker and I'm just going to draw an arch that's going to go from the top of the folded double edge to the top, halfway down the side that's the complete fold. So if you look at this, that's what it looks like as the square. When I close it, you can see that I'm going to cut from that cut edge across to the folded edge. So I'm just going to cut that now. Let's see if I can see because I got it turned away from me. There we go. Cut that just like that. All right, so now it's kind of a cone shape. When I open it up, it becomes a poppy. But that's not done yet. What I need to do is I'm going to fold every second fold. There's 8 folds in here, so I'm going to fold this one up, the next one down. I'm going to fold the third one up, the fourth one down, the fifth one up, sixth one down, seventh one up, 8th one down, and now my poppy has more shape to it. But that's just the middle of my poppy. I'm going to repeat the same thing again so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to use that. I'm going to do that with a bigger square. So I had 2 squares, a smaller one and a larger one. So again, I need to turn this square into a rectangle by folding edge to edge and putting a nice tight crease in. Open it up, it's a square. Turn it the other way, fold it into a rectangle again, and make a nice tight crease. All right, now I'm going to open it up. This time I'm going to turn my square into a triangle by going corner to corner instead of edge to edge. There's a big triangle. All right, now I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to do one more triangle by going edge to edge the other way. And as you can see, when I open this up, there's all sorts of crease lines on my paper. There's a crease that goes across the middle this way, down through the middle this way, diagonally that way, and diagonally that way. So now I'm going to fold it into a rectangle, and then a square, again just using the crease lines I already made, and then into a triangle. Same thing, I have the folded edge, I have one edge that opens, and all of the sharp edges are at the top. So I'm going to draw from the folded edge to the folded edge and cut off that top part. Let's see, I'm going to draw a really nice arch here that's going to make it look sort of like a cone, or even like a flower petal. And now I need to cut that part off. So here we go. Cut that off. This is the piece that I cut off. It's all loose pieces. But this, I'm going to open this cone to a bigger cone, a double scoop, quadruple scoop, and a great big flower. Now to give it flower shape, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make every second crease point up. So that one's pointing up, and then the next one I'm going to point down, and the next one I'm going to crease it so it goes up, and the next one I'm going to crease it so it goes down. It kind of is tight while you're doing it, but once you've got them all done, it's going to just take on that flower shape. Okay, and hang on, what did I do? Up, down. I got myself mixed up there because I was talking. Okay, this one goes down and that one goes up. All right, open it up. There is my poppy. Now it's time to use the pipe cleaner and put everything together. So I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and I'm just going to roll a little ball into the top of it here. Can you see that? Just like that. I just want to make a lump at the top. All right, that's going to go in the center of the flower. Now I'm going to take the not folded end of my pipe cleaner and I'm going to poke it right through the middle of the small poppy that has the black center. Just poke it through, just like that. And now I'm going to poke it through the large flower and pull the pipe cleaner all the way down, push the flower all the way up, and I just need to fold the back of the pipe cleaner down a bit so that there is my poppy. What do you think? Pretty cool that you can make a poppy with a piece of paper, and I can give it, these guys are all lining up so I can actually move them a little bit, give it a little bit more dimension. There you go. I hope you get to make some poppies this Remembrance Day and maybe decorate your house. Have a great day.